Okay. Okay. Wow. One of my favorite items and food of the month, right? Food of the month is the Kansas City Steak Company 16 or 32 ounce, ready for this? 3.2-ounce all beef hot dog. And again, we just had the steak burgers. This is also considered a steak hot dog. Why? Well, because we have prime rib, New York strip, all our favorite high end cuts of meat are inside this hot dog. This makes it a steak dog. And again, if you've never had one of these, this is super rich, super decadent. It really puts a lot of hot dogs to shame. Let me just show you what I'm talking about here. Okay. Just like that. See that? That is super juicy, all beef, all red, right? It's got a beautiful color to it. All that juiciness, you know where that's from? That's from all those steak cuts. See, if you take very heavily marbled steak and you put it in a hot dog, it's going to be the juiciest hot dog you ever had. People don't necessarily say, oh my gosh, this is the juiciest hot dog I've ever had. Because normally by the time they eat them, they're dried out. And again, people eat hot dogs for various reasons. They're at the ball game, they're at a barbecue. It smells of summer, right? I get it. But if you're going to do it right. Do it with this dog because people will go bananas. And again, these are those kind of dogs where you can char them really, really well. I got a couple here that I've cooked for a very long time. Let me find one. This is, let's see one here. This one, okay? Look at that. This must have been in the oven for a very long time because I had some hot dogs in Mary's show. Look at that. Okay. Even after all that time, look at that. It's still juicy. You can't dry these out. Why? Well, because they're 3.2 ounces. You're probably saying, well, Ralph, who cares? Who cares? Let me show you something. Okay. Here's the difference. This is a Kansas City steak dog. This is that hot dog you've been eating your whole life. Now, this is 1.6 ounces. You probably didn't even know that. This is 3.2 ounces. This is double the size of this. This is a color I don't really know. It's orange, beige, whatever it is. I don't know what's inside it. That's why hot dogs have always got a bad rap. It's one of those things where you have like once or twice a year. Kansas City steak dog, it's got steak in it. So you can feed this to your children like I do almost every day. Super easy. Now, I put it in the microwave for a minute and then chop it up in little pieces because my kid's 7. But this is great whether it's boiled, grilled, broiled, flat top, butterfly, which we're going to show you in a second. But you see the difference? You probably didn't know this. So if you've never had these hot dogs, go with the 16, and I guarantee you'll come back and order the 32. Now, when I said split these in half, this is fun. Let's have some fun here, okay? Because it's hot dog. Hot dogs are fun. So what I did is because these are 3.2 ounces, I butterflied it, and then I cut it with cheese, okay? That's my base. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in, and I'm going to do a little bit of chili, okay? A little chili dog, a little stuffed chili dog, just like that. Okay, then you got your mustard, just like that. And then you take your bun, because you're probably saying, well, Ralph, these hot dogs are huge. How do I put condiments in them? Well, that's how you do it right there. And then I go ahead and I pull a little jalapeno on there because I like a little spiciness. And then I go in and a little bit of onion, okay? Look at that. Now that is your 3.2 ounce steak dog. That is a beautiful dog. And then I always like to cut it in half because we want to see what's inside. And then we go like that. And there you go, right? Now, if that doesn't make you hungry, you're not hungry. Plain and simple. And if you don't like hot dogs because of some of the things I mentioned before, my wife doesn't like hot dogs. She loves these hot dogs. She's very healthy, eats healthy all the time, loves these hot dogs. So again, this is Kansas City Steak Company, 16 or 32. By the way, we didn't double the price. So if you go with the 32, I believe you save almost $26. Is that correct, Mr. Producer? I'm just making sure that they save $26 if they go with the 32 count. Right? $20. Yep, almost $20 savings if you go with the 32. And again, this is 3.2 ounce all beef hot dogs. This is the food of the month. Grab these. These are great to have in the freezer. They are frozen. So all you're gonna do is let them thaw out on your countertop for a couple hours, and they'll be good to go. And again, let me show you what makes these so wonderful. I love this because again, these are juicy hot dogs, all beef. These are steak dogs, okay? You see that color? Look at that color. I love that color. How juicy these are. And you know what? These aren't salty. These are not a salty dog. This is a beautiful, well-balanced, high-end hot dog. So again, if you've never had one of these and you've been eating hot dogs your whole life, try them. Trust me when I tell you. When we are in the studio, people are all over my table. They want a hot dog because they know that they don't see these a lot during the year. But right now, food of the month, grab them before the month is over or before they're gone. So again, you see how juicy those are? Oh my goodness gracious. So again, let me show you the difference, okay? And again, they come like this, okay? Just like that. So you get 4. So you're probably saying, Ralph, usually I get 8 hot dogs when I buy hot dogs at the grocery store. Well, these are double the size. So we're giving you 4, which is equivalent to 8 hot dogs, okay? So I wanted to make that clear. And again, you want to send dad a gift and he likes hot dogs or maybe just is okay with hot dogs, you will wow him with this. This is what you want to send to your dad on Father's Day, okay? So again, that's 4. See that right there? There's your 16 count. And then if you double that, you'll have your 32 count. And again, you're talking about saving almost $20 if you go with the 32 count. So again, it's a buy more, save more. This is on 3 easy payments of either $19.99 or $33.33. And of course, free shipping and handling. So again, let's make another hot dog. Let's just kind of make it nice and simple. And I'm from Chicago. We don't do ketchup, but all my foodie friends like ketchup. So I will give you a little ketchup. And then I will put a little tomato in here. I like that. I like a little pickle, right? Or relish. That, okay. And again, this is what it's all about. And then I like to do is either celery salt or that Kansas City seasoning. Look at that, right? It looks like a little salad, right? Like a Chicago hot dog, just like that. So again, this is fun. Let me show you the difference again. This is the Kansas City difference. This is 1 point. Oh, I'm so messy. This is 1.6 ounces. This is 3.2 ounces, double the size of a normal hot dog. But what we see is some color differences and of course the size difference. The Kansas City hot dog, it has steak in it, filet mignon, prime rib, New York strip steak. It's a recipe, just like the burgers. It's a recipe. It tastes just like a hot dog, but it's more of an elevated experience. It's one of those things, it's one of those things where if you have it, you can't go back. Like you just can't go back. You can't, like, I'll be honest, like there's some times where I'm somewhere and I want a hot dog because, it makes sense. I'm at a barbecue and it's either chicken or a burger or whatever it is. I'm like, all right, I like hot dogs. I'll try hot dogs. But guess what? You know what I noticed lately? There's almost like a smokiness to all these other hot dogs that I never knew before. With our hot dog, it's straight up hot dog, richness, butteriness in this hot dog. There's no smokiness. There's no odd flavor. But again, if you've never had these, you probably wouldn't know. So let me say this, if you love hot dogs, try these, okay? If you like hot dogs, try these, okay? I got an update. Let's talk. Okay, you ready for this? Now, I believe we're middle of the month almost, or a little past. We've sold 5,000 of these. So 5,000 people have said, you know what? I'm giving these a try. And I don't blame you, because honestly, like, I take it for granted. I have these all the time, but try these, trust me. Okay, 16 or 32, save yourself $20 and go with the 32. And again, these are the Kansas City Steak Company hot dogs.